We're doing good.
Don't keep me updated on that. I appreciate the one update.
All right, we got one coming in. Yeah, from Sean. Sean says, they're super best friends. Recently at work, I was presented with a hypothetical scenario by a coworker wherein a duffel bag containing $50 million US was left unattended in a restroom.
$50 million?
And
that's a lot.
And I asked what would be my immediate actions. Being the paranoid, nearsighted narc I am, I would immediately report it to the authorities. My reason being, I would rather not have the fear of people hounding me for a missing, most assuredly dirty $50 million. The possibility of it being marked and having to figure out a way to launder it and not get caught, and the fact that I'd not have a place I frequent become a casual spot for high-level black market deals. This was seen as irrational by my coworkers,
that was seen as irrational,
who were more likely to run out of town, or as the person who presented the question detailed, I got family with a boat. I'd ride that to an island that no one knows. So simple question. Am I missing out by not taking the hypothetical 50 mil, or are people in Florida really that crazy idiotic?
No Country for Old Men is literally about this exact scenario.
Yeah.
And it plays out just about as you would expect. A $50 million, a duffel bag in a bathroom with $50 million in it, that is a trap.
That is all right, are you willing to forfeit your life right now?
No one is going to let $50 million walk away from them.
That's the decision you make. You look at it and you go, am I willing to forfeit my life on this right now?
Because that's a life risk.
Yeah.
One way or the other. Either that's like part of that's a police trap, right? That's drug money that they're using for a fake bot, whatever, right? Or it's a dead drop for characters that we will call having less than a few scruples. They're unscrupulous.
Ne'er-do-wells. Roustabouts.
And the idea of all fucking boat to an island that nobody knows. There are no islands that no one knows.
Yeah.
If it has people on it, someone knows.
You can take it to Sealand, and that's about it.
Your coworkers are ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't think it's paranoid to view that, because that as soon as I heard 50 million, I'm like, well, I know what this question is going to be because it's ridiculous. If it was 10,000, that's a question, right?
Mm-hmm.
But 50 million in a bag, someone's going to come and get that money from you.
Do you cherish your quiet life? Or not?
You want to go big for the dream, right? Be rich.
And even if you can't fucking help yourself and you grab a handful, just take a pocketful and go.
That's better.
It's better, but it's still
not good.
Yeah.
Taking 1,000 out of the 10,000 bag, that's reasonable. Taking $1 million out of the 50 million bag, that's crazy.
You're still like
you might as well take the 50 million.
You might at that point
and use half of it to blockade yourself.
Like, because what do you fit in your pocket? You fit a stack in your pocket.
Yeah.
Stack of hundreds.
Depends if it's thousands. If it's 50 million, it has to be thousands.
You could probably fit like 200K in your pocket.
Yeah, but you have to make sure that you don't look like you have big old money pockets walking out, and some guy who's watching the drop is like, why does that guy have big old money pockets?
Yeah. Yeah, if you have a coat on, I think you could pull it off. But either way, no.
Congrats, your coworkers got themselves and their families horribly murdered.
Murdered, super dead forever. And I don't know where you wrote this question in from, but if you were anywhere near a Mexican cartel,
which is anywhere,
you might have gotten people beheaded too.
Yeah, that's not great.
Let's take it from. I'll skip this one.
This reminds me. I remember I was in Verdun, which is not a great neighborhood, but it's getting better. Guy's walking ahead of me with a backpack, right?
Yep.
Zipper's kind of open.
Yep.
Right? Just, we're walking more or less the same speed kind of thing, but he's like 10 feet in front of me. Like a pound of weed falls out of his bag.
I remember this story.
Right?
Yeah.
And I freeze a little bit, and I go, okay, wait. What are my options here? Hey, buddy, you dropped your pound of weed?
Yeah.
Pick it up and try and give it to him? Yeah. Or just say, fuck it, and turn left at the next corner and take a different way. And that's the one I chose.
Too many variables.
Like, someone's watching it, and then I pick it up. Now I possess a pound of weed on my person.
Too many variables.
Like, fuck that, right?
Like, I mean, that
And
guy...
I bet he was pissed when he got home.
Well, that guy, or that was the transaction.
And someone was just gonna come out of a store. Like,
he was dumb for doing that while you were behind him if he knew.
it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Or he made a mistake. Who knows? But you don't have enough information to make an informed decision. And the only informed decision you can make is turning left.
I'm not going to deal with this.
Because you know what is going on? Left.
I'm not going to... I'm not even going to make eye contact with the drugs.
You know what's happening down the street. And that's the decision you make.
This is not an afternoon I signed up for.
Fuck, man. Henry wants to know how you like your steaks, medium rare.